Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today's a daily, which is puzzle page, and we are in August 15th, 2025. Let's jump into these things, see if we got something good on the table to play today. Alrighty, let's get into this main page, see what we got. Alright, cool. So let's get our desk out. We got something up here. Breakers make gestures. Breakers make gestures? I have no idea. There's waves. Oh, breakers as in the waves break and gestures waving. Okay, got it. Took me a second, but we got there. It's early in the morning. Forgive me. You guys don't, well, depending on what your time zone is, you won't see this till later in the day, but I always record these things about somewhere between, depending on the day, 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, let's do wordy first, and then I'll jump in and do the picture cross there. Alrighty, let's get into standards mode. Let's do our normal and see if we can get any good letters going today. Oh, well, we got a definite R and we get an N as an option. We have no vowels, so we're going to go into our pious, so we get all our vowels shown. We get a given O now, that's good. Alright, let's see what else we can do. So it's going to be R-O. The N's not here, and it's not going to be NRO, so the N has to go here. So the question's going to be, what is it? Could be, well, I was going to say it could be crown, but there's no C. What else can we do? We could do drown. That's a word. Let's give it a try. Oh, hello. There we go. Got lucky on that one, I guess. Essentially the first thing I thought of, really. Cool. Like those. Alrighty, let's get into it. So what do we have on the board here now? I think this 8-3 is the biggest one. So we can put in, I think it goes down to here. No, it's going to be less than that, maybe. Yeah, it's going to be to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 8. No, I'm just being stupid. It is just given. 8 with a gap in between plus 3 is 12. 4, 5, 6, 7. I told you it's early. I just woke up a few minutes ago. Anyway, what's with this 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I'm sure we can get something out of that 5. So let's take a look at it. 2, gap 1, gap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be this. Is that all of them again? Did I just, how come I? It is 12. I can't add this one. Well, we're doing good. That finishes this 2 off. That's something. Oh, what else can we now do? The 5, no. The 7, no. None of those. This 2 is done, so one of these 2 will be the final one. This guy here has to be part of the 3. Maybe this guy here has something with the 2, 6. 1, 2, gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We can come back the other way with it as well. And this 2 can only go one way. Don't know which one it is yet. You might get something out of this 2 and 4 to have a little bit more we can work with. 1, 2. Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know this 3 here is the 1s and 1s are done over here. And then only one of these 2 will be in. This is the end of the 1 now for this guy. 1, 2. That doesn't say anything much about the 5. Is this going to be one of those ones we have to put crosses in just so we can see where the delineations are? It might be, so let's do it. Not adverse to it. So let's plop those in. Now we know that 2 is done there. These are out. These are out. This one's, and these are all out. So these can't be in. That's a start. Actually, this 1, 3, 2 now is looking a little bit more promising because there's no way we can't put a 2 right here. That's going to give us this and finish the 4. Now we can plop these guys in and all of these are out. Good. We can, again, say none of those can be in. This guy has to be part of the 3, so these are out. And then we can... 2, 3, yeah, we can't say about the 1, 3 combo here because we could have the 1 and the 3. But what else can, oh, here, this 5 is just done now. Again, just look at what you're doing and you'll find it. This one says now we can put the 4 here. 2, and 3 again are being reduced, so we can put some in here. This guy must be part of the 5. You have to be done, so you're out, so we can put the 2 in. Good. That will finish our 5. And this 6 is done, so the 2 can just go up here. That's going to finish off those. Now, we know this is the 3, this is the 1. That's going to finish this one, so this one has to go in. This 2, I thought I clicked that already. Do we have an error going on over here? No, I guess not. Never know. What else do we have then? Let's get rid of this stuff just so it's out of eyesight. And let's do the 7 now. We can push that guy in, get rid of these guys. That's going to tell us this 4 now goes like this. This 4 has to come across. The 2 here can only go so far, so this 4 has to go up this way. This is out. Again, the 4, thank you, please stop doing that. This has to be a 3 here and a 3 here. That finishes you and this guy. The 2 here says we have to only go 1 further over. This can't be in because it has to be part of a 2, so that is. This one has to be in to be part of that too. This one does as well, which is finishing this off. Now, this 3 can't go this far, and then therefore these have to be the 2 1s, which gives us the 2 and the 2, and then we can finish these 2 off. There we go. What is that? Is it like a balloon dog or something? Balloon animal. There we go. Cool. Again, some of those times you have to use the, well, you don't have to, but it really helps to use the crosses just so you can kind of see things better. So anyway, let's do bridges. Bridges are always fun. What do we got? This 3 here has to at least do this. The 5 has to at least do this. This 5 has to at least do this. That forces the 1. This 4 only has 4 options. This 5 has to do this pattern at the moment. This 5 has to do the same thing. So does this 5. That's probably going to start cutting things off. Yeah, it does. This 3 has to come down to the 6. The 4 has only one place it could possibly go. That now says this 6 is done. This 2 has to come back to the 5. The 3 has to at least go up. No, actually, yeah, it finished the, wait, did that? Yeah. Yes. Okay. The 2 has to continue up, 2 has to come over. This 3 has to at least do that. The 5, because it only has 1 shot down here, has to finish here. Nope, I think I screwed something up. Something went weird here. I think it was a weird double click or something. So let me get back for a second. I think to this point, you could go to here, you could go to here. This guy could do this. You can do this. The 3 has to go this way. Yeah, I think it accidentally clicked on this one when it shouldn't have. Okay. Did we know this one had to be? Yes, because the 4 had to finish. Okay, good. The 1 has to come through here and here. Now, what else can we say? Oh, the 7 here means that every single one of these has at least 1. That's something. And this 2 does still have to come back here, and the 4 has to finish, so the 3 has to go. That's where it was. This one accidentally clicked, so it gave us too much. These 2 have to do this now. The 3 does have to turn the corner. The 1 has to come out. And now, well, it's still broken. So something else happened here along the way. Let's go back to the beginning and try again, because something got misclicked by accident, and it might have been a couple of things at this point. We have no more contain, so we got to go back and and start from the start. The 3 must be this. The 5 must do this. This 5 must do this. The 1 has to come out. The 7 has to have 1 of each at least. The 4 only has 4 positions. This 5, again, has to have 1 of each of these at least. So does this 5. Seriously, this thing is a little bit glitchy today. This 3 has to finalize. This 4 only has 1 way to go. This 4 only has one way to go. 3 has to finish. And the next move is the 2 has to come back. This is still open here. Maybe that was one of the problems. This guy has to come here and he has to go this way. The 1 can, oh no, I thought the 1 can only go one way. It can go a couple of ways. So let's keep looking elsewhere then. This 3 has to come over this way. This 3 has to come over this way, which tells us the 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, and the 5. And then the 4 now has to come over this way. Good. That might have been the other problem there. I might have had a couple of misclicks here, or double clicks, accidental double clicks, because this thing will do that sometimes. This 5 has to do this as a minimum. The 6 here is also done, so we can put it in. That finishes that 5, which means this 5 has to go here. The 7 now has to finish because it has a singular there. The 4 has to come down here. The 1 has to come over. The 3 has to finish. The 2, 2, 5, 3 down, 5 over, 4 over, 3 over. There we go. Sometimes the programs are out for you and mess with you. Normally we have that problem with the picture cross ones where it if you barely touch it, it'll double click it and you can't even tell you did it wrong. But, well, we found another one where it does that. We've got crossword and challenger. Let's do both of them. We'll probably get through all of these again. Maybe not the cross sum because I don't like that one, but precariousness. That's a good one to start with. Goodness gracious. And I don't know if my brain right now can think of what this is. Precariousness. Not quite at the moment. Let's go get some hints first. Catch hold of inference. Nab would be a good one. Let's try the 3 down. 2 times 10 would be a very difficult math problem. Producer of cakes would be a baker. Where's the butcher? Not brief would be long. 6 down. Line of vehicles would be just traffic. Now let's go back to here. Precariousness. Instability. There we go. Just needed those little hints and we can get through it. Talented, able. Midwestern state would be Kansas. And repair as new. It's probably re-something, right? Restart. Nope. I was going to say restart, but there's no extra T there. Okay, let's try something else. Let's go down here. Barrier or stoppage. I have again, I thought I saw something, but I didn't. Let's move on. Biology, for example, is science. Very important thing in this world. Opposite of melt would be freeze. Tingle or prickle. Don't know if I know that one offhand. Let's try some of these other ones that we can get some clues for. Needs a saucer. A cup uses a saucer. Perfect or better. Or perfect is probably what it is. Not perfect. Can't think of something right now. Let's go to this other huge clue here. A mild argument would be a word that I can't think of right now. Okay, let's try something else. We're down to kind of... Excuse me. We're down to some words that I'm not getting through my head, so we're going to have to figure something out here. Wetland soil would be peat. Crinkled fabric. Crinkled fabric. It feels like it wants to be CRE something. Crepe. Oh, that is... Oh, I was joking about that. Okay. Let's go back to perfect or better. Um. It's got to start with a consonant. Review. It's not coming to me. Tingle or prickle? I was gonna say a tick, but it's a K at the end there. Not seeing anything on these guys. This is going to be a problem. We might have to get into some new stuff. All right, let's try this. Let's try to figure this one out. Repair as new. Again, I want to say RE, but if it might not be the case. Restore. There we go. I knew it had to be an RE. Barrier or a blockage. Or a stoppage, excuse me. Embargo. Okay, there we go. It's another couple of letters. Mild argument. Would be... I feel like a C is a good place to start on this one. Contempt. Nope. There's that double T there, doesn't work. This feels very right, but can't see it again. Okay, let's try some of these other ones, and we'll have to do a clue here in a second because I don't want to sit here forever and bore everybody. Perfect or to better. Feels like it could be another RE one. I don't know. Okay, let's get into some clues. We're just gonna bite it. Of course, it's an R. Let's do this one too. Oh, itch. Duh. That was an easy one. Refine. Okay. Goodness gracious. Not difficult. Just can't find the right words sometimes. Mild argument. Still feel like CON is a great way to start this thing. Contra temps. What? Contra temps. I'd never heard that word before in my life. And that was really just kind of working on just the basic thoughts of how a word could go together to create that. All right, well, there we go. Let's go to the Challenger, because we did so good on the crosswords. Contratemps. Wow, that's a good one. Clashed with. Conflict. Or afflicted, probably. Hey, we got a big word right off the bat. It's a miracle. Figure out or to tally would be to compute. He fiddled while Rome burned would be Nero. I don't know if that's actually true. I think that's a legend, but who knows? Lounged around would be... would be what? I don't know. Let's go down to something else. Unity, a sticking together. Coagulation, congealing... Concision. No, I'm not seeing that one at the moment either. A badger's lair. Is it just earth? Okay. I'll try this. Irregular heartbeat would be a palpitation. Another big... Oh, I missed a letter, and of course now I gotta go back and do all of them. Palpitatione. There we go. Okay. Navy commander would be an admiral. We can do that one. Fill the gap would be to plug. Footwear protection. Toe cap, perhaps? I don't think I'd ever thought of that word if I didn't have the clues there, but a sea dog. Inference. I have no idea. It has to start be TA something, right? Okay, let's try to figure out what this one is first. Large animal with thick skin is a rhino. So, oh, maybe it's just TYR. Nope, okay. Nope, I didn't mean to sit that. Tar? I thought I put that in. Oh, whatever. I've never heard of that one either. There's tons of things I haven't heard of. Sea dog, tar. Okay. Unpaid would be owing. There we go. Let's try this one. Dawn to dusk would be daylight. Good. Let's go over here. Just kind of going randomly. Hamsters, goldfish would be pets, not pests. Although some would think it would be. Weeding tool is a hoe. Rostrum, I don't know what that means. Reveal secrets would be leek. Is that the right term? Okay. I don't know why I was thinking L-E-E-K. That's a vegetable. Foolhardy. Doop. Not sure on that one. Let's try other things. Lethal substance. Wow. Poison or something? No, I don't know that one. A spokesperson would be a mouthpiece. Okay, did it right. Okay. Let's go down here. Regain consciousness would be wake. Reason we find weather is fair. Please click on those letters. Thank you. Let's go down to here. Large retail store would be a... It's something market, I think. Because market, where M-A-R-K-E-T works. But then we've got to think of the beginning of it. And I can't for some reason. That's a weird one. It's in there somewhere. Move speedily. Hurry. Maybe, oh, hypermarket. There we go. I don't think I've ever heard them called hypermarkets, but makes complete sense. Rostrum, again, I don't know what that means, so it's kind of hard to work with that one. Fantasize would be to imagine all the people. Unity is sticking together. Cohesion. There we go. That's still the rostrum one. I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Oh, is that a podium? Okay. Didn't know that one. Lots of new stuff today. Foolhardy. Madcap. Oop. Again. Madcap. Thank you. Good. Lethal substance would be a... Really? Oh, cyanide. Duh. I was thinking, oh, we didn't do this one up here. Lounged around. Lollygagged. No. It's gotta be the O. Lulled. Okay. There we go. There's a bunch of words today on both of those that I was kind of like, what the heck are those? I guess today was the day for new words. We're not doing crossword or cross songs. We're not doing Sudoku. Let's do the Futoshiki and then the word search. And that should do it for today. Alrighty, this has to be a 5. We can probably start looking at the 6s and the 1s like normal. So let's do that. Yeah, this one here has to be a 6 because there's no other location on this row. There's 2 places on this one. There's a couple up there. Well, 3 of these could be. A couple of these could be. I think there might have been was there an X-wing? No, there wasn't. It was something else. Okay, let's look at the ones then. Any of these looking useful? No, no, no. Either one of those could be. I don't see anything really obvious on these guys today. We might have to start putting in some options and start thinking about it that way. Now, this guy here, does it have to be a 5? Because, yeah, this has to be a 5. Or actually, it could be a 4. It's a 4 or a 5, though, and I think it's going to force this to be a 3. Because we can't put a 4, so this will be a 3. This will be a 2-1 pair. It's the only way this combination would work out. Now that we have this one, I think we could go in and find another one. Yes, this is another one. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. All of those are open. This one here has to be a 1, though. And that removes this one. It's still these 2. No, no, yes. No, no, yes. So we just have the X-wing on 1, so we'll have to get to those in a little bit. What about you now? It's close. It could be 5, 4, 3, or some other variation where it ends in a 2. Do we have more information on our 6s then that we can start to use? Don't think we do. One of these 2. What about these 2 here? They're 6 and 5. No, I'm not seeing much. Okay, let's start putting some more in here and seeing what comes out of it. Because this guy here, again, I think could be 5 or 4. Maybe that's just the point. This is a 5 or a 4 pair. Because then this would be, it's like, this is kind of like a thermo, if you will. Because we can't go down to a 1. So that's a 5, 4. These have to be 2s and 3s, but that doesn't actually tell us anything. This one, this just has to be a 2 or a 3. I'm hoping we get some more of these X-wing type of situations, if you will. This one here can't be 6, can't be 5. Okay, I think this is just the one we needed to do. And then we can work these guys out. I think this has to be a 4. Can't be 6, can't be 5, can't be 3, can't be 2. So it must be 4. Therefore, we get 5, 4, and this stuff just kind of sets itself off. And this becomes our 2. Now this one here is the 1 and the 2, and now I think we can probably get back into our 1s, because I think we only have 1 left over. Yeah, this one here. That's going to tell us our 3. Now let's start looking. We've got a lot of 2s. Maybe we can get one of those done. No, we have an X-wing on 2s. Let's look at the 3s then. Or what are these 2 maybe? They are 4 and 5. Nope, that's not going to help us. This guy here is either 2 or 3. That creates a little information. So these guys had to be from 4, 5, and 6. This one here actually is just the better way to look at it. This one is only 5 or 6. It can't be 6. So that's 5, that's 6. That pushes the 6. This now has to be the 4 over the 3, which is going to give us the rest of this stuff, pretty much. Okay, there we go. Then we can say we need, in this row, a 4 and a... Oh, no, that's not right. We need a 6 and a 4. Yeah, this is 4. Okay, that was right. 6. This becomes 3. These guys here have to be 5 and 6, so this is the 5, this is the 6. That's going to force this to be the 4 and the 5. There we go. Whew. Alrighty, we got word search left to do. Let's just get into it. Standard. Okay, what do we got? Types of ships. Okay. We got a cruiser here. What else we got that we can just do real quick without actually even looking at the clues? Submarine. We got a packet here. A packet is actually one. No, I didn't even think that was right. I never heard of a packet as a ship. Well, cool. Again, we're learning things. Are we though? Passenger. Now let's go through these. Naval, cargo, ferry. Just we have something, a reference here now. Let's see. Where are these guys? Cargo, naval, and ferry. Yeah, ferry's right here. We need tanker, collier, and clipper. Clipper was this one. Tanker and collier. I hadn't heard of a collier before either, but it's this one here. And then, oh, we bark as well. I've never heard of a bark either. Tanker and here's tanker, and now bark is right here. Okay, cool. Well, was that a record in number of words we didn't understand, or, well, I didn't understand. I'm not going to put any words in your mouth. You might have heard of every single one of those things, but I certainly didn't. Cool, so that's going to do it. We're not doing cross-sum because I don't like it, and Sudoku we do all the time in our other videos. So, cool. So we have something on the front page, which was nice to do. It doesn't tend to show up very often. Of course, when we're doing it every third day, something like that, we kind of miss some of them. But anyway, we got through a lot of these. We learned a bunch of words that we'll forget in about 13 seconds once we close this video. But anyway, hope you enjoyed today, August 15th puzzle page, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.